Oh, they got that rookie Jalen Green stuff. His brother already in the NBA this season, Josh Green. When I get internet, they're gonna show up then.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the
Anthony Davis.
Come out of the gates strong. A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Then on Saturday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
Hey, Kevin, I think you have to look at this as
And the Pelicans 3-0.
Take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here on the starters for Los Angeles, they've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Williams. And it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard spot. And for Oklahoma City, Green is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. And it's Mobley in at the center position. In the new season, Doris, always a time for optimism. You know, the world could use some of that right about now.
No, there's no question, Kevin. And we always consider sports to be a microcosm of society. And so are we all on a quest to get better? Are we all on a quest to do more individually? And to me, that's a sentiment that goes well beyond the world of sports.
On the clock, here's Pakusevsky. Misses off the right iron. LeBron left side. And LeBron throws it down.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander, coming off a solid outing against Portland. And here is Markkanen. James in the post. And he lays it straight in. James has got his second bucket of the night.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Mobley misses.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Markkanen into the lane. The jump hook. Another shot. Davis. Markkanen trying to break loose. And Davis can't get it to go. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pakusevsky with the bucket.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. In the corner, it's James. Trying to get open, it's Davis. They grab their own miss. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Baisley makes it off the glass.
What a pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
There's the lob to Markkanen. Intercepted. And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs on the trifecta.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
And and what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Markkanen, good.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1, fresh from a win against Portland.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Now here is Davis. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Well, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Shots good by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Green. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Thunder trailing by 3.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. Green against Dinwiddie. From the line.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Connects from 3-point range. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first of Oklahoma City. Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Paisley. Both loose. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And it's Williams with the jam.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
Paisley, good.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head coach for just a minute, and we talked about Anthony Davis and his impact on the game. Coach was concerned about Davis's defensive presence as well. He told me you can't only worry about AD putting up points. He's also one of the elite rim protectors in the game. The guy does it all, and he's not wrong. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Green, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Green passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And there's the foul. It's on play. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Kevin Kelly's checked in. And Maladon subbed in for Green. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in. Pakusevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the...
Earth is flat 200 Proofs Earth is not a spinning ball by Eric Dubé Minds of Men Truth Stream Media.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Clutch.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Williams. From Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Here's Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James. Rick, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So a franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. You look at Maledon, such quick hands, second in the NBA.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
The Lakers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Conley. 9 points, last game out. Passes to Drummond. Back to Conley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jackson misses. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Maledon. And then Maledon with the dunk.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Jackson. It's off the run, and the jumper falls for him.
He uses the threat of his drive to open up looks for him offensively. Jackson is one smart cookie.
Kevin Gilbert passes to Horford, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Conley feeling it out on the wing. Heel. Fires it up. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Drummond, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds very counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Lakers trail by 6. On the wing, Heel. Back to Conley. Bobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic LU jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Jerome passes to Meladon. Here's Jerome, covered by Conley. Here's Jerome. Shot clock at 5. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Swiped it away. Here's Pakusevsky, and the shot goes in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Conley. He dishes it to Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Drummond's got 6.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Andre Drummond can hit 3-pointers
A
too.
pass to Pakusevsky. Oklahoma City gets it back. And it's Kevin Kelly missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Jackson. Outside for Millsap. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to Millsap. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Pass to Horford for 3. Rebound the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So it's the Lakers now. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Conley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Meladon. Millsap covering. Second chance effort. Pass to Pakusevsky. Gets to the corner and buries it. Pakusevsky's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Green's checked in. Oklahoma City's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Shot, high post. They get it back. Passes it to Jerome. Goes back up. Overhealed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those men.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Thunder lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. You're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Lakers trail by 3, so the Lakers 5 right now. You've got Conley. Buddy Hield is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jackson at the 2. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Your son, Cole Grade, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Jerome passes to Green, out to the right wing. To the inside. And no good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Jackson down low. Can't connect from short range. Back to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with the shot even when the pressure is on.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Thunder.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Jerome passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Dinwiddie. No good off the back of the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
On the wing, Williams. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of play.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in to the paint, and Williams slams it in.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Over in the corner, Green. Here's Mobley. And pit time, also a missed shot.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And really, the defense not only there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Oklahoma City, they have been coming through at the charity streak. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 7. Williams double team. Outside, marking it. Back to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And a look at the basket, guys, still shaking. So the wing on the left. Coming in the post. Marketing trying to break loose. Back to Williams. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. James. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. LeBron's got 6.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Green. He's got 10. Now the pass to Mobley. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Takes it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Williams. Pass to Markkanen. The 17-footer. Drummond dishes to Markkanen. On the wing, James. Tries again. Count it. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. You love to watch this guy work.
Left side, Williams. Over Green. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by James. 13 points in the game.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Green up on top. Dinwiddie covering. And it's Green missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Kevin Kelly. Here's Paisley. Passes it to Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mobley's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
There's the lob to Markkanen. Kicks it out to LeBron. And they double up James. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. And it's blocked. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
How about the confidence from three-point range by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Boy, if he likes the look, he will knock it down.
And he blocks it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Green. And the pass to Capingale. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And here now the Thunder. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since. That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Williams. Launches a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Lakers lead by 12. Here's Dinwiddie. And the 3 off target. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And here's Green outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Williams against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
A nice shot by Capingale. Capingale's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a It's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The shot by Melodyne, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. This shot clock leader, Anthony Davis, number 1.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. Greg, it's very typical for players in the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league. The reality is, these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak up. Because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Jerome, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Stolen away. One-on-one fast break. And the shot goes in. Jerome's got 9.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And that is what Hill does. This guy is a gunner, loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Jackson. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Doubled by Conley. Here's Melodyne. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Good on the shot.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Now, here's Melodyne. He's guarded closely. Terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, just not being as physical inside as they need to be right now. They're not creating the second chance opportunities that they did in the first. And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Hield from outside. Al Horford with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Melodyne. And Davis plays it big.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
Both shots good from the strike.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And stolen by Horford. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Melodyne. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Conley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. A very nice nice season for him last year. Around 20 points per game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid.
God may BCK.
They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now, here's Meladon. 20 points in the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Boy, and defensively, he had them all balanced. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Offensive rebound. Horford tried to throw himself up, so they take the lead. Jerome's got 13.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Jackson.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I'll do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They're in better shape now than they were at one point when they trailed by 8. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they have a slight edge. They really worked hard late in the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The rebounding margin says a lot about this game. They've been the better team in that department so far, no doubt. Now, I love the aggressive attitude that they came out with tonight, Ernie, and that's the difference. And they're not going to get outworked.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, the low turnover group stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was fired, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Green, also Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. To the middle. Here's Paisley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. The Lakers trade. Dinwiddie with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Mobley. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
It's stolen by Davis. 4-on-3 break. Floats it up for James. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You gotta like the vision for marketing. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Gilgeous Alexander against Williams. Beasley passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Davis throws it down.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Here's Green. Drains the 19-footer. Green's got 15 points. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Davis. Over Mobley. And it's Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Green. Rebounded by the Lakers.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Davis inside. Gilgeous Alexander covering. And it's Davis missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Gilgeous Alexander, good. He's got 12.
At 6'6", you can see shot ready. Shea Gilgeous Alexander, good use of the catch and shoot.
Outside Williams. Three-pointer. He makes his ninth shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
The drive by Green, and Davis sends it back.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backdoor.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Pakusevsky. Doesn't go that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. This is it to Gilgeous Alexander. Williams with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Williams. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Mobley. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Williams, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Markkanen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And LeBron throws it down.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Outside Green. Here's Pakusevsky. He's got 6. And it's Green missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's the pass to Mobley. And they get it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Green with the block. Gilgeous Alexander, the fast break champs. Count it. Paisley's got his third bucket of the night.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And it's good for two.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Thunder trailing by 13. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. Yes, that goes in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making the mid-range look effortless right there. There is no doubt this guy is a three-level scorer.
Here's Davis. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Paisley. Here's Mobley. He's guarded by Davis. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 11 on the basket for Mobley. Williams against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams attacking, feeds it to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Got me BCK.
Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
I've been sub.
From the line, Mobley tip back in for 2. Mobley's got 8.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Here's Williams. It's deflected. 4-on-3 break. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Mobley. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is in bed. You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it... always allow him to finish plays like that.
Free throw good, James. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And another field goal in his total, make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively. And he's starting to cook a little bit.
Conley kicks to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Passes it to Jerome. To the inside. 4 on the shot clock. Hield kicks to Drummond. Millsap left side. Dishes to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
Under trailing by 14. And great, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Buddy Hield, Haitian or something like that, I
reading the
think.
situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
That shot missing. Good D by Drummond.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
James looking around. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley.
Oh yeah, Paul Millsap can't catch no other.
Here's Jerome. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist here tonight. Conley finds James. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Under trailing by 14.
I could have blocked that with LeBron.
Now this is about knowing where to be in these situations, and Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Hield outside. There's the 3. Here's Drummond. The dish to Millsap. Conley kicks to Hield. Clock at 6. From downtown. That one, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Los Angeles leading by 8. James right side. Good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Davis is checked in for Paul Millsap. Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate. It truly is special to watch.
Horford the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
James against Gilgeous Alexander. On deep. The shot. No good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Thunder trailing by 13. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Hill. And it's Conley. And it's Davis at the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Mobley. Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. A nice shot by Kevin Gelly.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
James outside. Shoots over Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Drummond. But they recover it, and they get it back. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
You gotta love this hustle, leading the defense in no time to react.
The finishing transition, nice and easy.
LeBron against Gilgeous Alexander. To the paint. It's intercepted. Down low. Great D that time from James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're leading by 8. Three-pointer Hill. And it's Kevin Gelly with the rebound. Kevin Gelly's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And here's Conley outside. The Thunder pull it in. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Oklahoma City.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Oh, they still got LeBron in.
To catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Green inside the three-point line. Rebound by Williams.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Paladon passes to Green. Here's Pakusevsky. Just 4 to shoot. Over LeBron. Rebounded by the Lakers. Markkanen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. LeBron drives in. And the post it down home.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Miller. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Here's Mobley. And that one is hammered home. And here is Here's LeBron. Out to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. 3-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 6. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Williams double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here now the Thunder. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 13-4 run. It's stolen by Davis. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Paladon passes to Green. No good from 18.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Markkanen finds James. LeBron is doubled. Jacks up a 3. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night. Under trailing by 9. Now here's Melvin. And there's the pass to Green. And here is Melvin.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Count the basket. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Paisley. Good. It's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Double team on Williams. Pass to Markkanen. For the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Lakers leading by 10. Williams kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Markkanen. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Melodon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Williams attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 25 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
They get a hand on it. Onto the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it down. Here's Mobley. James covering.
A really terrific job from LeBron to keep his hands up, his feet moving, gets the challenge on that shot.
And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thunder trailing by 14. Inside. Here's Mobley. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Davis. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
Paladon passes to Mobley. To the inside. Baseman. It's good.
And he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Just running it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Green in the post. Dinwiddie covering. Shots good by Green.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 29.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Pakusevsky. James covering. Pass to Mobley. Lets the three fly. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Williams scanning the floor. Dinwiddie against Green. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. It's tipped. Dinwiddie with the steal. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Under trailing by 16. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You look at James, what a contribution.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Clutch.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Lakers on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The baseline check. Pakusevsky can't hit. LA has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And then Williams slams it in.
Guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. To the middle, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Williams attacking, and he converts the layup. Williams has got 33.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Williams. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Paisley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Lowry Markkanen.
Yeah, easy call.
First one falls for him. Good on both. And it's Williams with the ball for the Lakers.
Huh?
1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams double team. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. They're trailing by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Williams.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Williams. He dishes it to Davis. The shot's good. Davis has got 30 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Mobley. Almost, but it rolls out. And here is Los Angeles now. 17-point game. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Green. No good that time. LeBron outside. Kicks it to Markkanen. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a master.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olin, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.